Hello and welcome to Ula Tea Leaf Readings. My name is Lenor and tonight I'm going to be reading your tea leaves. This is a horoscope for Aquarius. If Aquarius is your solar, lunar, ascendant/rising sign, then this is a message for you. Okay, let's get started. Okay, let's see what these tea leaves have to say. If you can hear that, it is the cat. It is Pudgy. He is eating his supper before we go to bed. All right, so I feel that, well, let's see. I didn't say the card. We have the art card. And this, I like the the little meaning of this. I read it said that it's like in alchemy, when something has gone through the dissolution and it is dissolved away, but then the pieces, the fragments, the ash come back together to form something new. Okay, so that's what I think of as this, as the art card, right? This continuous transmutation, reforming through the different combinations of elements or variables within life, within spiritual practices, awakenings, and really becoming a more activated person throughout the archetypes, different parts of personas, and having a deeper understanding of life. Also, a deep reunion, often with self. Okay, and let's look at this. We have two people here together. 1, 2. Okay, in an embrace. Also in a posture of maybe being seated and talking. Okay, and I feel like this is really underlined. I feel like there is a strong foundation here. So I feel like you are quite close with somebody, somebody who you love, somebody who has been there for you, somebody who it is easy to be yourself with, to communicate with, and they are there. Okay. Now we turn this over here, and I feel like there's a sense of rebuilding. We have a person holding maybe like a 2x4 and building, getting to work. We have a large I right here. And so I feel as you go about this work, this rebuilding, going into this new cycle in your life, kind of, deciding how that life is really going to look for you, you definitely have your eyes wide open. You are awake. There's a clarity that was not there before. You are not, going through this blindly. I really feel like there has just been this feeling of deep perception. I feel like, maybe for the first time in a long time, you are just being very honest with yourself. There's no sugarcoating anything. And I don't think that there's a harshness either. I don't think that there is any kind of meanness in this dialogue you're having with yourself, but I think that there's just a real honesty there. And this is helpful because you are going into the space where you get to decide for yourself, what am I going to do? How do I want to live? There's been things that have fallen away. And I think there are, it feels to me like the illusions that you were living in, or that were within your life. And listen, we all have this. We all kind of, want to paint our lives to be a little bit prettier than it is, or more exciting, or more together. And we do this to ourselves. And sometimes this is how we just cope with things. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's not. But we will all go through these periods of time where those veneers fall away. The veil of our life is lifted. And that can be difficult, but it is a great kindness, even if it's hard, because it gives us a choice. What will we keep and what won't we? What really speaks to us, what doesn't? What am I just carrying with me because I feel like I have to, but I don't? And I think that you've gone through this, right? And now you are going into that space of building something new. Okay. And here in the middle, I see a person. They maybe are wearing a dress or some kind of robe. They have these hearts above their head. And I feel that there is a sense of love, enjoyment. They said that. I looked over here. There's like the eyes and the little sappet. That is gone. It's leaving us. We have more hearts up here. I feel like there are these pangs of potential. All of a sudden, it's like I'm not being weighed down by this thing anymore. Maybe I feel a little bit guilty for feeling that way. Maybe I don't even want to say it out loud yet. But there is more room in my life all of a sudden. And now I feel a little bit motivated, inspired, empowered to do something with that. Nobody is going to tell you what you can and can't do. You don't have those ears to listen anymore. And there is a sense of rising happening. There's a sense of love, profound love. And you're seeing it, and you're feeling it. And I think you're going to dive right into it. This is going to be quite a journey. And I'm very excited for you. Okay, so here I am seeing a person, head, body. I see some kind of stool, and right on top of it, it looks like a vase, one of those ones that you rub and you get your 3 wishes. And so I think probably you don't have the vase, right? Hopefully you don't have an enslaved jinn. Hopefully. If so, let it go. Let it free. But I do think that you are making that fortune, that opportunity. You are fulfilling your own dreams. You have that ability. And I know you know it. And I know you're going to make use of it. The sky is the limit here. Okay. Gosh, this thing is so buzzy. Let's see if I can turn it off here. It's the water thing. It gets so loud. It's so loud. I don't realize how loud it is until I turn it off. Oh. Okay. And so we have a person here who looks like they are holding their hands out, and I see a little bird eating from their hand, if you can see. Oops. Right here, a little bird, and we have some other birds. And I really feel a sense of, well, it's harmony. I feel like you're like really harmonized with everything. You're present, you're noticing beauty around you, you're really engaged with it. Things feel like they're flowing. I feel like there is really, though, and this is the thing, there is that sense of guilt about how you're feeling. And it's understandable, right? When we've been through some things, when they've been difficult, when people have treated us poorly, or the universe, if we perceive it to have been unjust or given us too much to handle or whatever, and we survive it, right? We get through it. And then, as it does in spring, through all of those leaves that have kind of, mulched over the winter, suddenly there are little sprouts of green popping through, right? And things are waking up slowly. And, there's that sense of hope. This new season to come. But there is a sense of, why me? Why am I the one that's, going to flourish? Why am I the one, that survived all this? Why, why not this person or this situation or whatever, and it is a survivor's guilt, and that can come about from so many different situations in our life. You know, and that's normal. It's normal to question, you know, why things are the way they are. But I also think, and this is important, that we cannot, you know, we cannot squander that reemergence. You know, don't ruin that for yourself, even if you feel like you don't deserve it. Even if you have been the one that's been in the wrong, you know, and you've had to try to figure out why, you know, I did the things, you know. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a situation. I'm the one that ruined my, you know, you perceive it to be anyways. I ruined my relationship. Yet here I am coming out on the other side and I'm happy. You know, I love that person. We were great at one time, but now here I am on the other side of this terrible fallout. And I'm starting to feel hopeful. Is that allowed? Well, yeah, it is. You know? And, yeah, that's just an example. That's not what I'm saying happened, okay? But, you know, and I think that, I really feel that it is our, in a way, duty to live the best that we can, or at least find some peace, meaning, beauty, love, something for ourselves, something for our line of ancestors tied to our, you know, our genetic memory or consciousness, right? And just literally, you know, I mean, in my mind, lifting the vibration of our collective humanity through healing, persevering, you know, trying to do better next time, trying to do something meaningful with a lot of pain. You know, and maybe it's just me, but these are the kinds of things that really do get me through some days. And when I'm feeling like I don't know how I ended up here, you know, a lot of better people, much better people, smarter, more creative, brilliant, lovely, enjoyable people who I've known in my life did not, you know, live to be very old, or they, you know, they are suffering still. And I don't know why, how or why. I've been lucky enough to get to where I am, and it's hard. It's hard not to question that, but we can't too much, right? We can't get stuck in that thinking. It is our duty to live good lives for the people that we love, for our communities, to, you know, heal, to stop generational abuses, pain, you know, whatever. And let's look at this really quick. Let's look at this. I need to go to bed soon. It's almost midnight. All right, we have a dog here, okay? And there is really that great bravery, loyalty, just a sense of pure heart, okay? And this is so prominent, such a beautiful energy. And, you know, I think that reframing how you look at how things have played out and where you are, reframing it when you are feeling that guilt, or you're feeling like you can't go on anymore, or you're feeling like you shouldn't start to feel, you know, these pangs of happiness. power, joy, all of that. You got to reframe it as kind of it's your duty. Kind of it's your job to get there, right? Okay, so we have the Earthbound Oracle. And I'm just going to stop where it feels right. And it says life. There we go. And we have a seed with, and it is, you know, balloon or what is, yeah, balloon. Well, no, sprouting. Like blooming. No, that's not the word. It is sprouting. And so life finds a way. And so do we. We, you know, we just do. I don't know how sometimes, but we do. And we must. And it is our decision if we are going to do something with that, if we are going to, you know, find moments of peace, ease, contentment, love, joy, meaning, you know, creativity, innovation, you know, support, being of service to the people in our lives, our communities, and so on? Or are we going to, you know, dwell and lament in old things that are out of our control? You know, I don't know. It's up to you, really, I guess. Supposedly. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and say thank you so much for spending this time with me. It is always such an honor to be able to bring these messages to you. It's my last reading of the night, so I am I'm getting tired. And I've been so lucky to be reading during the day most of the time. So I feel a little bit more clear-minded, and, you know, I get through them a little easier. But the thing about doing them late at night like this is that I feel closer to spirit. It's quieter, and I am very sleepy. So I do, my mind just kind of, there is kind of an ease to feeling and seeing, and there are a lot of impressions that come through. I feel a little more calm. I'm not in a rush. But now I know my bed is calling me. The cats have visited me a few times, and they keep sitting here and looking at me. And so it is. And so if you would be so kind as to like the video, it helps us get into the algorithm. The algorithm decides how far the reach of the video is. And, you know, the thing that stimulates there goes TT, she's saying, come to bed. The thing that stimulates the algorithm is any kind of engagement. And these are things like liking the video, sharing the readings on other social media platforms, watching the readings from the beginning to the end. And if you want to watch your other placements, you know, or watch as many readings as, you know, you feel that you would like to. Also, each sign has a playlist. So these are timeless readings. They are activated when you watch them. If you are ever wanting to go back and watch some of the other readings for your signs, totally do that. They are there. I keep them on for a reason. I feel that, you know, we're drawn to the things that we are supposed to see. Even if, you know, the scenarios in the readings don't necessarily speak to you directly, hopefully there are aspects, you know, that resonate on some level, little takeaways. And so, here we have a purring cat. I wish I could show you, but oh, you're very happy, huh? Sleepy girl. If I lean over, she'll jump onto the table and tear everything up. But yeah, so yeah, go back and watch some of those readings if you feel up to it. And what else? Oh, if you haven't subscribed yet, please think about doing that. I don't want you to miss any of the readings that come after this. So, you know, hit that little bell. It'll let you know when they're coming out. And if you want to leave a comment, I love hearing from each and every one of you. And I read them all. I try to reply back to them. I've, you know, been a little behind. You know, there's been a whole lot of stuff going on. So anyways, I'm doing it. I'm doing it, and I'm trying to get in there where I can, but I'm reading all of them. I definitely am. And I am so touched and thankful for the prayers and support. They mean so much to me and to the family. And TT, please don't jump off of me. And so here, go ahead. There she is. The little baby herself. Okay. All right. I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to take this cat to bed. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.